Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick the... Number 13 in the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Wolf. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want. Defense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Man, these jet sweeps are dangerous. You spend so much time worrying about the pass game or the running back coming between the tackles. All of a sudden, here comes a speedster around the edge with a lot of momentum. Puts a lot of pressure on a defense, as you saw right there.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Florida Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Zags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his feet. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
He pulls in the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The junior able to bring...
Quickly. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry-up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, bringing pressure. Got him, he's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they hadn't settled for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly, and we're not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next 3rd down.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Fires this one deep middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. Nobody can bring him down. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much. Turnover.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
3rd down coming up.
So now it's 3rd down inside their own 5. Tricky play here. You cannot take a sack, and you have to avoid a turnover. What's the call going to be? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here. Back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. 4th down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Caught over the middle. It's Siegel. Crosses the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Will hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their grab down the middle. It's Siegel. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And a handoff as they run the counter play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Canes looking to run some tempo here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they've got him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the...
It's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pressure is coming. Oh, that's a safety for the defense. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Man, that is a big-time play with it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right?
First down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami 33, Florida 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Movement here from the tight end. He hands it to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these